by her attention, someone who could give her a taste of her own medicine without getting emotionally involved. The problem was, I didn't know anyone like that. Then I remembered Alex Russo. Alex and I had been friends in college before we'd lost touch after graduation. He was studying theater then, planning to be an actor, and he was absolutely gorgeous. Tall, dark hair, green eyes, the kind of smile that made professors give him extensions on papers he'd never actually written. Alex was also gay, though he hadn't been open about it in college. We'd stayed in touch on social media, and I'd seen his posts about coming out to his family and moving in with his boyfriend Marcus. More importantly, Alex was the kind of person who loved drama and had zero patience for manipulative people. I sent him a message explaining my situation, and to my surprise, he was immediately interested. "Oh honey, this sounds like the most fun I've had in months," he wrote back. "Marcus is going to love hearing about this. When do we start?" We met for coffee the next weekend to plan everything out. Alex was even more attractive than he'd been in college, and he had this confident energy that I knew would drive my mother crazy. "So what's the goal here?" he asked. "Are we trying to make her back off, or are we going full revenge mode?" "I just want her to leave my actual relationships alone," I said. "If she's focused on you, maybe she'll stop sabotaging my real dating life." "Got it. So I need to be charming enough to get her attention, but unavailable enough to frustrate her." "Exactly." We worked out our backstory. We'd been reconnected through mutual friends, had been dating for 2 months, and things were getting serious. Alex would be attentive but not overly affectionate, successful but not flashy, interested in her opinion but not seeking her approval. "The key," Alex said, "is to make her feel like she's in competition with you. Like I might choose her if she plays her cards right." That sounds terrible. It is terrible. But it's also exactly how her brain works, right? She can't stand the idea that you have something she can't have. 2 weeks later, I brought Alex home for dinner. My mother answered the door in a dress I'd never seen before, her hair and makeup absolutely perfect. She took one look at Alex and I could practically see her pupils dilate. "You must be Alex," she said, extending her hand like she expected him to kiss it. "Emma has told me so much about you." "All good things, I hope," Alex said, giving her that $1,000,000 smile. "And you must be Patricia." Emma definitely didn't mention how beautiful her mother is. I watched my mother practically melt. She giggled like a teenager and ushered us into the living room, immediately launching into hostess mode. Over dinner, Alex was absolutely masterful. He asked my mother about her modeling career, complimented her cooking, and listened intently to her stories about the fascinating people she'd met over the years. But he also kept one hand on my knee under the table and made sure to include me in every conversation. "Emma's so lucky to have such an interesting mother," he said. "I can see where she gets her confidence from." My mother was practically glowing. "Oh, Emma's always been so shy. I keep telling her she needs to put herself out there more." "I think Emma's perfect exactly as she is," Alex said, squeezing my hand. "But I'd love to hear more about your modeling days. That must have been such an adventure."